Marvel's Kang the Conqueror actor, aka Jonathan Majors, teases what Marvel Studios is in for when Kang officially arrives. Specifically, the most dangerous element of Kang, which everybody seems to be overlooking, and that's the intellect and just how intelligent each Kang can become. So for those that aren't aware of Kang in the comics, and I know it's tough to keep up and there's been tons of retcons and everything like that, and sometimes even us people that read the comics can get a little bit lost, Kang is the ultimate mastermind. He always has a contingency plan, and sometimes his contingency plans and how intelligent he is a detriment to him because he comes up for contingency plans for his contingency plans that are literally turning on itself because he's trying to fight and defeat himself with his intellect. Like, he's a character that throughout the multiverse is always trying to beat everybody, including himself, and stay ahead of himself. So recently, speaking with Deadline, Jonathan Majors explained that this is exactly what the MCU is in for. He says that if you look at Kang the Conqueror, you look at Alexander the Great, you look at Genghis Khan, you look at Julius Caesar, you look at Rama Tut, who's to say that one version in the multiverse or all of them weren't Kang at some point, trying to do mass conquest, and that they weren't defeated by the other person who is also Kang. And he says that there's tons of inspiration and interpretations that they're going to get into. And he specifically says that the intellect that Kang possesses is going to be something that the entire multiverse needs to be afraid of, and that he is going to be on a completely different level than what we've seen compared to any other Marvel Studios villain to date. Now, I think the closest thing you could compare him to would honestly be Ultron to a degree, because Ultron, he also kind of defeats himself, because Ultron's kind of idiotic like that, early on at least, and then he learns and comes back. So you kind of get a little bit of that in the MCU already, but Kang has the foresight / I guess hindsight as well of knowing how he gets defeated and then fixing it in other timelines to subvert expectations and not get defeated, which then only adds to the other Kangs wanting to defeat him. And he's definitely teasing that to a degree here, saying that the intellect that you're going to see on display is more dangerous than anything else, and that that's going to be a factor going forward. So it sounds like we're definitely going to get a very complex villain once we get to Secret Wars, and he's going to be fully fleshed out to a degree that not a lot of people expected.